different aspects. Let's go with education. Whether wearing uniform have any advantages wearing and to the student or not. You are mute. Or
No,
what about cultures? Wearing uniform have any advantages to culture or finances?
no.
Financial? Or you think that how much is your school uniform, Huang? Is it expensive?
It's not that is expensive.
What about other countries around the world? If you watch the videos, there's a lot of different countries, lots of different schools around the world. Their uniform was quite expensive. And maybe let's talk about the financial. What about the cultures? Some cultures, there are a lot of advantages in culture because some kind of religious, some they can't wear t-shirt or they can't wear skirt. They have to cover their head from their body from head to toes. So wearing uniform, that means they have to eliminate their cultures. They can't go against their belief. So that is one of the disadvantages if you have to wear uniform. And secondly, the financial, the culture, and the third is maybe the health, the mental health. Mostly, let's say about girls, they would not be able to feel happy to choose what they want to wear every day to express themselves. Okay, so there's a lot of disadvantages wearing the school uniform. So, in your opinion, Hùng Anh, whether wearing uniform is good or bad? In your opinion,
It's good.
in general, it's good. Okay, so you have to be able to write out at least three reasons why it's good in your essay. Okay, also for mine. All right, so last week we were talking quite a lot about the school, the road to the school, the canteen around the school, around the world, and the uniform at the school. There's one more thing I want to talk is was the science lab of different school around the world, but we don't need to cover it today. We're gonna move on to talk about friendships. All right. Did you watch, do you hear or listen to a song Friendships? Mike Wang, do you know this? Do you know this song?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, cool. Can you tell me what the author or the singer he mentioned about friendship? What is friendship in his description? What is friendship? And what kind of the thing that he believes that the friends should do to each other?
Can you let us listen to the song? Because I just noticed, but I haven't listened yet.
Okay. What about Mike? Sorry, what about Hung Anh? Did you listen to the song? Okay.
No,
No, yet not. Not yet. So, all right, let's just guess. What do you think of a friendship? Let's say, what kind of quality could be a good friend? All right. Who could be a good friend to you?
um, s- someone just like me.
That mean have the same similar interests?
Okay, they can have their own interests, but someone that has the same humor, the same
Personality?
likings. Yes, sure, personality.
Same personality. That means the two of you, Hùng Anh. What about Mike? Who could be a good friend to you?
I think a good friend to me, like a good friend to me, I think that they could understand me, understand what my situation is, and will like empathize for me. I think put put they in my shoes.
Very good. So that means they must be someone who is supporting.
Yes.
What about, let's say, supporting? What about trust? What about faithful? Do they need to be faithful? Do you think being faithful is important?
Say yes.
All right. Can you give me an example? Can you, let's say, not an example.
Faithful.
Oh,
I think like they understand. They believe in us. We believe in them.
okay, very good. Be, being faithful is mean like you just totally believe and trust your friends and never say tell lies. That's the most important thing. You never tell lies. Okay, Hồng Anh, do you have a lot of close friends? Wow, Hồng
In
Anh,
the past, I had some friends, but they left.
what happened?
They moved on.
What do you mean they move on? I mean they study in different schools or something happened between you and them?
And they stopped talk, talking to me.
Okay, they stop talking to me without any reason. I don't know why. We just stopped talking. We just stopped going out.
Yeah.
But what about now? Do you have any close friends?
I have 1 to 2.
Only one. What about Mike? Do you have a lot of close friends and can you tell me about them?
Close friends. I only have friends in the class. So I have like a group of friends. There are 6 people in there, including me, and all of them are really. We have all like good memories together, and we are planning on to meet each other like in this week, maybe in like the end of the month, maybe.
Okay, very good. So we already had a lot of plan to spend time together every weekend. Uh, for how long? Don't forget to describe how long have you been hanging out or hang out or play together? Like how long have you been in that kind of friendship? And how are their personalities? Are they similar to me, or they having different kind of personality, but it all in harmony in our group of friends.
Okay.
Okay, okay. Next one. Do you prefer to spend time alone or with friends, Hồng Anh?
I prefer alone.
Give me in details explanation why.
But
I prefer to spend time alone. Why?
what what is the thing on your finger?
Oh, it's just the tiny shoes.
What?
Cute. Mike, do you like to spend time alone or going out with your friends?
Can you ask again? I cannot hear you.
Sorry. Do you prefer to spend time alone or with friends?
Um, I really like to spend time with my friends because we could go around the city together and talk about the old memories, the old times, and we can like sometimes we can actually play games together. We can relax together. We go sightseeing together, and we could do a lot of things together. And I think being alone is pretty boring.
Okay, so is there any moment that you really want to stay alone, not interact with any friends?
Um, I think it's the time I want to study in those in like in May or July or something. And I really want to spend time with them because I have a lot to study and I had to I was facing an exam, you know, so I really need time to be alone like at that time.
Okay, question coming up. So do you prefer to have teamwork if there is a project or you want to do it alone?
Hmm. I think I would like to work with a team because working alone is really hard for me. I only know how to make a slide, but about the presentation, the decoration, I don't know about that. I don't have a lot of experience about it, so we need some help. And yeah,
Exactly. Okay. For the kind of question that asks you to choose between A and B, that means it's the kind of question you have to explain the advantages of A and the disadvantages of B. If you choose A, you have to list out as much as you can. For example, I prefer to work in a team, to have a team to work in a project because, and you list out on the benefit. For example, first of all, a different person in the group would be able to contribute their ability, their in the capacity in doing on the thing that they are very good at. So we don't worry about everything at the same time because there are other people who take care of it. Secondly, people would come up with different ideas so that we can enrich our project. Thirdly, that we would have, I believe that working in a team, we could let's say we could improve a lot of skills, not only knowledge, but also the teamwork skills, the communication skills, because you know it's very hard to come to come up to the same idea or come up to the agreement to have the same agreement in a group of people. And I know it's harder when you are when there's a lot of smart people in a team, or there are people with different personality, like some is lazy, some is hardworking, the others very smart, the others very creative, while the others very conservative. Okay, so you list out the benefits of A, and then you give some examples, like I just mentioned, and then also to be able to make your statement stronger, you list out 1 to 2 disadvantages of B. Okay, B is working alone. You know, working alone sounds great, but people say there is one famous quote I remember that if you walk alone, you can walk far. You can walk alone, you can walk fast, but if you walk together, you can walk far. Some kind of quote like that because uh, being alone, you would be able to do things faster than in a team. But you're going to be limited to the ideas, limited to your, your own style. You'll not be able to improve yourself out of the compared to the teamwork. So you just leave that one or two disadvantages, and your statement will be super strong. You will be able to convince anyone why you think that working in a team is much better in alone. Okay, Hùng Anh, next one. Uh, how often do you go out with your friends?
Not often.
Like it once in a week or twice a month? No.
Actually, we don't even go out anymore because it's almost we're almost
Okay,
we're but
I mean,
we're
let's try
almost
let's try to extend the ideas by this question. Do you think friendship is important?
yes, I think friendship is important
Tell me the advantages of having a good friendship.
because having good friendship is good.
What kind of what kind of good thing that would come out from a good friendship? Because you said friendship is being important, so that must be a lot of good, great things that you have from friendship. I think Hồng Anh and Mai, you need to what that song, the song friendship, and you will have some ideas to extend this question. Okay, Hồng Anh, try to answer this question. Are most of your friends from school or outside school, Hồng Anh?
Most of them my friends are in school.
Are from the school. So is there anyone that you make friends out of school?
Online,
Yeah, that it can count. How do you meet them? Like from a game online or from a platform, a social platform?
in the game.
I can say, have you ever met the online friends?
No,
They're not actually friends. What about Mike? Do you like face-to-face conversation with friends or an online friend?
Yeah, I like face to face because on my friends I didn't use much online communications. Like I don't use much Facebooks. I don't even use Twitter or Instagram. I don't use those. I don't even use TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And
You're
uh
very brave.
uh I think that if we met face to face, we'll actually know what we looks like, and we could actually know if we are suitable or not. Knows about other personality, knows what the others like, and if we use like uh, internet uh, communication, we won't know if what we looks like, how the other looks, and we or maybe you can't even meet. We don't have a chance to meet each other because like they will try to avoid us. They would just want to talk online, and yeah, I think that's all.
Better. Very good. You will be able to just to describe some benefit of meeting face to face, and then list out the disadvantages of online friends. Good job. Okay, but it's just be careful because sometimes you have been using met instead of meet. If we meet, not if we met friends. Uh, and the fact that you refer to yourself, you make an example about yourself that I don't even have any social platform. I'm not having any social media account like TikTok or Facebook because I am kind of a realistic person. I want to interact with my friends in real life rather than share some kind of online platform that we couldn't touch each other or we couldn't understand each other emotions. Okay, so you can list out that when you have face-to-face conversation like this, you can read people emotion much better than an online discussion or online chat. Okay, good job. Next question for Hồng Anh. What do you and your friends do together?
Um, we mostly play games.
Play games?
Game.
Anything else? Okay,
Study,
now let's see.
study together.
Can you describe that game, the game that you and friends like to play together? How much time you spend time to play games? What kind of game is that?
But 1 to 2 hours
1 to 2 hours in a week or in a day?
in a day.
In a day. Oh my God. What kind of game is that?
Mind game.
You need to describe something in details, right? Not just a name. You need to describe when the friend and you play, what you exactly doing in that game. Do you have any conversation or just simply have some, exchange techniques or had some fight over each other during the game or you have quick conversation during the game or not? Do you talk during the games?
Mm, Um, it's gacha game like Genji.
A little bit chat, right? Okay, we're gonna go to the last one before we were supposed to have another friend of yours to join us today, Kian. Mike, it was Kian, but he was not joining anymore.
Yeah, I know that. I know. I think he has some like problems. I don't know, but I don't think that he will actually join the class.
Okay, I see. Because also he had some limitation with his English too. I think if he joined the class, he's gonna have to spend a lot of time. He's gonna have to work harder than the two of you. All right, let's try with the last one. What kind of question I was going to ask? Okay, we were talking about the face-to-face conversation and online friends. Now, come to the question. Do you think that it is possible to join, it is possible to become real friends with people you meet on the internet? Mike,
I think it's possible if the other one actually wants to meet, and if we actually wants to meet as well, and maybe I don't really like I don't use social media too much, so I don't really have I don't really have explanation about that. But I think that maybe if we want to meet each other, then we might have a chance to actually meet each other in the real life.
Okay, for this question, someone to become a real friend, no matter online friend or someone you just come across. If you want a real friend, you have to list out the, let's say, the quality to become friends. For example, they must be, I yes, I think it's possible to become friends with people who meet online or anyone who you just cross by. For if they have some respect, if we have respect to each other, empathy or reliability or trustfulness or loyalty, these I think these are the one of the most characteristic or one of the most personalities that we would have if you want to be friend, whether they are online friends or not. And of course, the most important point is that we actually want to be real friend. We really want to meet each other in real life and interact with each other life. Okay, so understand the question is very important, Mike. Not just simple about do you think it's possible? Yes, I think so, but you have to explain why. List out the quality of becoming friends, real friends. Okay, so I think we'll stop here today because I have a very sore throat, and I think that you couldn't hear me very well. Your homework, I will keep on fixing it. So just keep on in single file so I can keep a track. Okay. Thank you, Wang and Mike. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Goodbye.